We're on. We're back. We're here. It's the final hour of trading. It's the final hour from Vienna, Austria. I'm sorry to say, we've really enjoyed it here, but I'm sorry to say, and this is our last show from Vienna. We'll be on again day after tomorrow from Zurich. Then I get the weekend off, and then Monday we're at it again from Zurich. Or from Zurich, I guess. Vienna. I'm not exactly sure where we're on again. We'll let you know what we're doing, where we're at, where we're doing from what we're doing, and where we're doing it at. Anyway, welcome. Jen is coughing away. Hi, Jen. All is, well, interesting, isn't it? We had a 0.75 of a point increase in the Fed funds rate, kind of telegraphed. And I think more people are happier about it than upset about it. But now, many analysts are now saying, hey, this is unavoidable. What's going to happen next? You raise rates 0.75 of a point like you did today, and you're going to likely raise them 0.5 to 0.75 next month. You're going to be at 2.25 for your Fed fund rate from like nothing 3 months ago. You're on your way to 2.5 to 3% in no time. By fall, you could be at 3.5%. If you are there, that means prime rates. That means those with the finest credit are going to be paying 5-6% interest rates as prime rate candidates after having decades of interest rates at 1, 2, 3, and 4%. Mortgages, which were 2.5 to 3.5%, are now pushing 5 to 6. Second mortgages will push 6 to 8. Car loans, depending on how you do it, if you go to your banker and you arrange a loan, you might get a 6% loan. If you go to a car dealer through a factory financing, yeah, you might get the 2.99%, but you're going to pay that 2.99 on the retail price of the car. And that's more interest and more dollars for the vehicle. This is all to be figured out. An economic slowdown is the one thing that everyone is agreeing on, that with higher rates, you're tackling inflation, you're making inflation your number one target, and you're going to sacrifice jobs to do it. You can't not have that happen. Jobs are going to be lost, and you're going to create a bit of a slowdown in the economy. The question is, how severe will the slowdown be? And that's what everyone would love to know, and no one can answer with certainty. So there are guesses all over the map. There are guesses from a soft landing to a hardcore recession to a 3-month slowdown to a 1-year slowdown to a 2-year slowdown. We don't have answers. We're not going to have answers for a while yet. And that means we're going to have days like today where we were up 300 points this morning, then we were down 80 points after the announcement. We were up 450 points 15, 20 minutes ago. Now we're only up 294. We're going to be all over the place. We're going to be gyrating everywhere. And for GameStop at 129 right now, what is the excuse that GameStop has to go higher right now? There isn't one. I don't know of an excuse that will make GameStop go higher. More sales? I doubt it. A new product? Doubt it. All the game systems have been created. What is going to make GameStop go higher? A short squeeze? I don't think we have one. We got the 153 last week, and now we're 129.47. That's not happening. So what direction can GameStop go? Maybe lower. It might be able to go lower, and that's all it can do. Not maybe today. There's the catch. Maybe not today, but on the other hand, we're only up 330. The Dow's up 269, and we might lose $8 or $10 between now and the bell. That can happen. Tomorrow, when the market wakes up from the uber exuberance or the party or the hangover, whatever's going on tonight, the wake, we're going to see how the market really feels tomorrow and gauge the reaction of the markets then. We'll just see where this market is really headed. And it's possible that we have another down day tomorrow. It's possible that the only reason we're up 300 points right now, the only reason is because we dropped 800 on Friday, 800 on Monday, Had a down day yesterday. We're oversold. And there's a little reaction, a little rally. This is a little rally called a dead cat bounce, and these are ugly. They are short-lived. They don't do much, and then we go lower. And this might be as quick as tomorrow. We'll find out. Overnight, we'll find out which stocks are going to be downgraded by analysts. Analysts are going to review their numbers, and they're going to review their projections, and they're going to come out with statements like, if in interest rates and inflation are going to be at these kinds of levels, these kinds of levels, these kinds of levels for the next 6 months, a year, 2 years, then we're going to downgrade certain stocks because of it. And we now know that the Fed fund rate is up. It's going to go higher. We can buy into that. And with that knowledge, we now begin the process of reassessing where we think the market is headed. And there will be those who will give us the entire market. They'll just say the Dow Jones is going to reach this level, the S&P is going to reach that level. And then there'll be the analysts who will be giving us stock projections in their specialty areas. Some are hotel areas, some are airlines, some are software creators, some are chip makers. Everyone has a specialty out there. There's an analyst for everything. But do I see a bunch of analysts coming out tomorrow praising the Fed and saying this is exactly what we need to bounce up from these levels? I don't see an analyst anywhere doing that. I think the tendency is on the downside. Just to be on the safe side, they're going to go on the negative side. And the question is, how many followers of these analysts will follow along with their projections and start selling stock? There it is. We're going to find out. Dr. Fauci has tested positive for the virus. He's no young spring chicken either. Interesting. We're watching the market right now. The U.S. market, the Dow up 310, S&P up 54, Nasdaq up 259, and the oil is down 291. I think some speculators in the oil market have determined for the last 3 days enough's enough. This price of oil in Texas reached 123 on Monday. It's now 115.96. This is a $7-8 pullback. And I have a suspicion that a number of hedge funds are pulling their bets on a massive run on oil because the Russia thing isn't happening like they thought it would. They thought the Russia war would make this oil go nuts. Didn't happen. Then they thought, well, OPEC won't increase production. Wrong again. OPEC is increasing production. Then they thought, well, Europeans and Americans will want to use up just as much oil as before, and Americans are going to take those big-ass RVs and go on those big, long holidays. And that's not going to happen. Not with what happened today. No way. With interest rates up 0.75%, mortgage rates are going up, housing prices are coming down, car sales are going to flatten out, the economy is going to go into a slowdown. There's no way big SRVs are going to be driven 2,000 miles, 3,000 miles this summer like they could have been had we had $3 oil. With $5 to $8 a gallon gas, not going to happen. No. $3 gas, maybe, but not here. And so look at the oil market, off $3.12 to $115.81 as gamblers, the futures players, they're making their statement known. They figure with a higher interest rate policy in the United States being a reality now, the chances of an economic slowdown, a chance of a global economic slowdown, are much, much higher. And with that as a known fact, the world economy is going to slow down. Not the American economy, not in Illinois, not in California. The globe economy is going to slow down everywhere because Americans are going to consume less, which means they buy less. And Americans are buyers and everyone else is sellers. When the buyers don't buy, the sellers cut prices. When they cut prices, they cut profits. They start incurring losses. And if it costs you more to ship goods to a market where they're not interested in buying your stuff, it's a double whammy. You've got merchandise going to buyers who aren't interested in paying the price you wanted and don't care that you're losing money on every transaction you're making. And this is bad news, which means oil consumption drops because foreign factories, foreign manufacturers aren't going to hire, and they're not going to go at full production for anything. They're going to cut back. They're not stupid. They know. And I'm wondering if the oil market is on the precipice, right on the edge of backing off 10 to 15 bucks a barrel back to 100. Could we see that in the not too distant future by like early next week? Stick around. It would be good news for Americans, wouldn't it? Have gas prices averaging 4.25 instead of 5.5. Some prices, instead of being as high as 7 or 8, be 4.5 to 5 instead. I don't know. We'll see. We'll stay on it. Right now, the Dow's up 348. The fluctuations continue, the wild gyrations. I don't know what the incentive is for anyone to buy stock right now. I have no idea why. Why should people buy stock at these prices right now? I think people should sit back and buy stock later at cheaper prices. This is why the viewers of this channel get richer and richer and richer all the time, because they're writing options into strength anywhere they can find it, and they're scoring win after win after win. And it's about to happen on Gamestop yet again. And there's another win coming, and the win is coming on Apple, Microsoft, HPQ, Pfizer. Pick your stock. There are wins coming your direction, kids. I see the markets going lower, not higher. I don't see any reason why Google should go up 150 bucks a share. I don't see it. Tesla at 694. I don't see why it should go up. Amazon 107 up 498. I have no idea why it's here. I don't think Amazon should be here. I think it's way overpriced. Facebook up 587. Not so sure about that. Cisco up $1. Might be a bit too rich right now. Goldman Sachs up 891, which is nice to see for a bank stock getting a push. Higher rates, more money. But Goldman Sachs's banking business, the so-called raising money for corporations to organize their affairs, getting squeezed. It's getting more difficult for them to sell bonds to investors because investors want higher rates and corporations don't want to pay higher rates. They were used to free money the last 2 decades. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. Royal Caribbean up 20 cents to 39.69. Not looking good. Target up 450. JP Morgan up 140. Costco up 34, up 310, 302. These stocks that are moving up right now are a sympathy rally, a dead cat bounce, and that's all it is. A little sign of strength before I think we come into some selling, where liquidations will accelerate. People will need to raise cash to pay margin calls or to lower their exposure from high growth, riskier investments to lower risk investments with higher dividends. So the IBMs will do fine. The other stocks that pay a dividend will do okay. Companies that are doing a big stock buyback will hold their own. But does that mean Apple's going up 20 bucks a share? No. Apple is going to run into a problem if rates keep on going the way they're going, because their customers are going to have to pay 7, 8, 9, 10% interest on money to give to Apple for their product. And that's not good for Apple or anybody selling anything. Think about Home Depot and a set of appliances for the kitchen. You want to buy a set of 5 appliances for your kitchen for 8 to 10 to 12 grand, something nice. You got to borrow money for it? Oops. The mortgages used to be, you could get refis on your house for 3, 4%. Not anymore. You've really got to think long and hard whether you want to do this. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Alex, thank you for this comment. There's 154 people who were watching about 4 minutes ago. It's now 176. So thank you for coming in. Only 55 thumbs ups for a poor, homeless Canadian stock whisperer. Come on, people, hit that like button. And look at that. Larry Titus is here. Gregory, Shays, Vernon, Nick, and he's losing his voice. And I say thank you for helping us out with thumbs ups to let the world know we're on the air and we're okay. 78 thumbs ups now are in. I thank you. If you can keep them coming, it would be so appreciated. Thank you very, very much. The Dow up 311. The GameStop 128.52, up only 235. Hey, man. The Dow was up, 100 something, then went down, went up, went down. It was up 450. Now it's up 311, and GameStop is up 229. What's wrong with this picture? I'll tell you what's wrong with this picture. GameStop shareholders don't know why they're supposed to buy the stock. What's the excuse? Rates went up 3/4 of a point. That's why I'm buying GameStop. The Federal Reserve is going to tackle inflation. That's why I'm going to buy GameStop. It's not the answer. No. So I'm kind of wondering, pardon me, that's kind of wondering if GameStop is going to give up some ground here. We were in the teens the other day. We might go back into the teens tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Hey, I like what I see on Smart Rent. 522 up 29 cents. That's a nice little pop up there. Wouldn't mind SoFi going up a little bit. It's only down a nickel, but it had a pop and now it's giving it back. Spire's up 14.5 cents to 156.5. AMC up 71 cents. ATIP is up 12 to 189. Rocket Lab up 29 cents. Cyxtera up 51. ME up 8. We got some green here. We'll take it. We'll take the green as long as we can get the green. But it's going to come down to where should your money be invested going forward as the economy slows up, as interest rates keep rising, inflation keeps taking its toll, and there might be an economic slowdown in certain sectors of the economy. Will that affect companies that we follow, the stocks that we follow? And of course, if you're an option writer, you're sitting here going, okay, all right, I got you, Uncle Bruce, I got you. You're telling me to keep on being that assassin you've been training me to be. And you keep telling me to keep an eye open, like Nick here. I'm shorting stock. I'm up $6,000 today. Cindy B, hi there. 75. Don't shout at Uncle Bruce. Alex, Nick, nice going. Way to go. You guys are going to make money writing options, shorting stock and writing options. You're going to make money because the impetus to go long at all costs is gone. Take a look at the prices of crypto. Yuck. Crypto is going down in value and the liquidity is getting worse on crypto. This isn't good. This is a huge embarrassment for the crypto promoters. This is a huge disaster for YouTubers that are sponsored by crypto channels or crypto exchanges. I don't promote crypto at all. Haven't, never have. And I tell you to stay away. Stay the heck away, because anyone that was thinking crypto was going to be their white knight and be their protection against a down market, the crypto's off worse than the market. It's not good. It is not good. So we'll see what's going on here. Nick says, X is my buddy, gives me money all the time. That's U.S. Steel. And there you have it. We're now up 284 on the Dow. That is lower than before. Matterport is up 3 cents. Smart Rent up 31. SoFi down 3. Spire up 14.5. GameStop 128.52 up 235. Volume on GameStop, by the way, 2.3 million. Not good. There is no surge of buying interest coming into that stock. Certain stocks maybe will do well. Maybe utilities, maybe high-yielding companies will do all right. Because it looks like the Fed is going to allow the 10-year Treasury to reach 3.25, 3.5. Maybe that's it. Okay. But if you got a stock that pays a dividend like IBM that's closer to 5%, it'll stay ahead of this market. No doubt about that. I'm showing the U.S. 10-year right now at 3.35. That's down from 3.50 yesterday. So that's good, but this is way higher than it was just a few weeks ago. German rate 1.64. Italy 3.82. And currencies, oh my gosh. The euro is at 104.4, but it got down to 103.8 today. It got that low. So it's already showing weakness. The pound was under 120, I think, for a while today. It's 121.72, trying to hang on to this 120, 121 level, but it had been hit to be under 120 today. We'll see how this all plays out. I know that the U.S. government, the U.S. Federal Reserve, they're not really interested in having the U.S. dollar be as strong as it is. But the reality of it is that the world economists out there and pension managers and asset managers, they run to safety when they feel uncertain about economics and economic direction. And right now, there's only one currency you buy, and that is the 10-year Treasury, the 5-year, the 2-year, the 30-year, to protect against a terrible market, a crapping stock market. And so here we are watching the Dow gyrate like crazy. It was at 30,284 after 2 o'clock, and then went up to 30,817, almost 600 points in 15 minutes. Was the Dow. We're back off a little bit from that high, but man, oh man, this is kind of goofy. A lot of volatility in here. I don't see it ending anytime soon, and I reiterate that it is my contention that the GameStop shares are looking at more downside exposure than upside exposure. The question is how far and how fast and what minute does it kick in? And right now, GameStop is 129.72, 129.21. It's up like $3.18. Again, it's a rebound from, quite a bit of selling from 153 last, Wednesday afternoon to the teens. But I'll tell you, you might notice how the GameStop shares aren't even going to 140. They're not even going to 135. They get to 130. They kind of get to 130, 190, and then they run out of gas. They run, I think, into a wall of sellers who are going, geez, this might be it for a while. I'm guessing that these sellers will begin systematically to lower their top level of expectations. Right now, they're thinking 131, 132 maybe. They might change their minds starting tomorrow. 129.30, then 126.27, and then 124.25, and so on and so on and so on and so on. And we could have a pullback here. We'll see what happens. Now, I will not be on the air tomorrow. As I have stated, Jennifer and I are on a train. We're heading to Zurich in Switzerland all day long. So I won't be able to do the show, but I'll be watching because I have Wi-Fi on the train. And we'll be watching to see what's going on. So keep an eye, and we'll just see how it goes. We're down to 37 minutes left in this session. And I've got GameStop at 130, 129.92, something like that. And I've got the Dow right now up 401. Okay, that's cool. Now 393. I don't know if we'll hold it, be a bit lower or be a bit higher. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Okay, everybody. Thank you. Should we write today before considerably potential lows tomorrow? There's the question. Well, around this 130 level, I am intrigued with 135s and 140s for the next several weeks. I would not be afraid to go out to July 15. The reason I go that far is the July 15 contracts are the third Friday in July. So they have the most liquidity, the most outstanding that trade, most contracts that exist. And if you go with a 140, you might get enough of a premium to make it well worth your while to go that far out. In price, obviously $10 higher than where you're trading at right now, obviously. And yeah, okay, the attitude is, well, okay, I'll go to July 15. If the shares back off $10, $15 in the next 2-3 weeks, we all know that can happen in 3 hours, but in the next 2-3 weeks, they back off. I mean, we could make ourselves some money. Look at these 140s right now for July 15th. I'm showing a market here I'm showing a market of 1260 to 1440. So I'd be selling them I'd be offering them out at 1430, 1435. I'd be putting them there and see if they want to come and get me. I mean, if the shares want to run up to 130 and a half, 131, you might get taken out. A little pop between now and 35 minutes from now, you might get taken out. If you write 135s, which are, of course, $5 closer to the money, 1585 is the offering. Last trade at 1490. So offering at 580, 570, that might be the price. 145s, by the way. This is interesting. You could try to offer those at at 1310. It's not as much money as a $15 contract, but you know what? You're getting 1575 potentially for a 135, or 1310 for a contract that's $10 higher in strike at 145. I like that number. If you got taken out, if you could sell contracts at 1310 and you're being bought out at 145, that's your exercise price, you're getting 158.10. I like that deal. 150s are showing an offer price of 1125. I haven't got a problem with that one either. Like 1120 would be my offer. Undercut that guy and put him a stink offer. 4100 contracts exist. 4197 exist on the 150s. They trade rather nicely. So, 140s, 135s to 150s. pick your contract and bring in some cash. Because if tomorrow the Dow during the day wants to drop 300 or 400 points, and on Friday is wishy-washy, and on Monday we're down 700 or 800 again, and the GameStop is sitting at 117 on Monday, are you going to be happy you wrote 130, 35s, 140, 145s, 150s? I think so. You're going to be delirious. So yeah, I'd be looking at those. I would not be afraid. I have wrote and bought back 3 times on many of my stocks today. Has anyone else done this today? Bama Babe would like to know. Nick, now I'm shorting Tesla for the something could be dropping tomorrow. Cody, we've arrived at Gration Station. Alex, Marcus, I've averaged down on SPIR like crazy, and I got to a 350 average. I hope it'll turn profitable next year, and I'll do very well. Hector, that gold is not improving. It's the voice. Yeah, it's the voice. It's frustrating. I need the day off tomorrow to just sit in the train and go. Oh, let's hope that works. Nick, Uncle Bruce, make sure to put on heavy clothes. Could be cold there. It's going to be in the 80s. Mirko, Nick, Southern Europe also has summer. Won't be cold in Zurich, but at least till the end of September. Sell my house. Wow, number 100. Larry, eat tons of Swiss chocolate. Lindt, Toblerone, Milka, all good choices. Thank you, my friend. Tiff, the next couple of days going to be hot in the Zurich area, in even the 90s, they say. Munamo, thumbs ups. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for this. Appreciate all your support, kind wishes, kind words. I appreciate it. Jen and I are both recovering. The Dow's up 514. Let's not ignore that. With 32 minutes to go, the Dow is up 514 points. GameStop is 130.91. This is what you want. This is exactly what you want. If you haven't written a call on GameStop, this is what you're looking for. If you are looking to do rollovers, today's not the day. You wait till tomorrow or you wait till Friday. You don't do it today. Today's the day that if you've are open to be able to write calls, you want to write calls on GameStop, but you want to write them out of the money. That's why I'm suggesting, even considering 150s, if you can get upwards of that, like 11, 12 something dollars, whatever it was, those are nice premiums for $20 out of the money. I like it a lot. This is June 15th. I'm trying to tell you to write July 15th contracts. That's a month. And if this stock wants to give up $10, $15 in the next week or two, you guys are going to make a ton of money on these contracts. I like it. Cadbury, says Nick. Alexander, 75 basis points. And the markets like it, even like JP's presser. Bill, some like it hot, hot, hot. There you go. 526 on the Dow right now. That is the gain. We got S&P up 84. We have NASDAQ up 356. I honestly do not know why the market should like this. Because the next thing that's coming out in the next days and weeks will be revisions. Many, many revisions from corporations directly. We've already heard from Microsoft. We've heard from others. And then we're going to get estimate revisions from analysts. We're going to get this. There can't be good news. Interest rates are higher. We're going to make more money. That's not going to happen. It's going to be layoffs, cutbacks, delays, downsizing of deals. There'll be some who will try to raise their dividends. There'll be some. But I don't see what the good news is. I don't see. We're up 512 on the Dow, and Matterport is up 8.5 to 408.5, which I'm happy for. Smart rent, 524. I'm happy. It's up 32 cents. SoFi is up 4 cents. 597. Go SoFi. Spire 161 up 19. GameStop 130.41 up 424. That's all. 130.41 on GameStop. AMC is up 91 cents. ATIP is up 14 to 191. Rocket Lab up 36.5 to 436.5. Sixter is up 55 cents to 13.27. ME 248 up 12 cents. Pfizer finally got a gain. It's at 48.87 up 95 cents. HPQ 34.76 up $1. Bargoons down here, these stocks. Home Depot up 354. Vanity Vector's up 666. IBM up 237. Microsoft up 979, recovering the $10 loss from 2 days ago or so. Apple up 386. Goldman up 11. Good to see Goldman at 293. Oh, I'm happy to see that. If any of you were able to buy 220, 230, 240, 250, 260 covered calls or calls on Goldman, you're now writing calls. You can write 300s, 305s, 310s, and take in some money. Cisco, 136 higher, 44.27. Okay. Facebook, Meta Platforms, up 797 to 171. Amazon up 644 to 108.76. All right. And we've got Tesla up $40. So we've got Google up 87. And there you have it. That's the dealio, kids, as we continue to struggle along here. I had some tea with dinner. It was all right. Then I had a beer, and it was very good. The appetite is alive and well. Don't worry about that. Alberto, Uncle, I'm here. You can start right now. Tell us what's going on. Duncan, we're number 108 thumbs up here. You can start now, Alberto. Coyote, expected unemployment increases through 2024 is somehow positive. And yeah, it's not. We're up 591 on the Dow now. Coyote, I got more SoFi at 577, though, so cannot complain, really. LL, number 109, thumbs up, Bruce. Hope you feel better. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. We're up 623 on the Dow right now. I say right into strength. Right here, take advantage of this strength and write contracts. Out of the money, down the road several weeks, and taking fat premiums. These gamblers are on the floor, ignoring the obvious. Higher unemployment means a slower economy. A slower economy means lower profits, lower sales, more layoffs. Higher interest rates, lower everything. There'll be layoffs, there'll be changes, and there'll be casualties. And this is your chance to write calls on some stock that's just overpriced. Stock is overpriced in a number of areas. Keep in mind, we lost 850 on Friday, 850 on Monday, 150 yesterday. So that's 16. It's a 1,800 share points. We're up 600. We're still down 1,200 points from last Thursday. We had a bad week before that. This market is not going to just keep right on going. It's not going to happen. We're going to be under pressure, and I can see it. I can smell it coming. Any analyst worth their salt is going to go, careful. take a time out here. Be careful. And we'll see how it goes. Ventures with Duncan Beach Boy. You can start, please. Awesome. I'm scared to go home. Number 100 and something. I'm afraid. Stinky is good. Duncan, let's create jobs and I'll just quit. How about that? We'll save the economy ourselves. 624 is the game. Cheers to all of you around the world. A little bit of water for Uncle Bruce. Oh, yeah. We're just stuffed up and voice is kind of crawly. What are you going to do? It is what it is, and we'll just get through it. All righty. Tiff, I still need our SPACs to be higher before I can write covered calls. I can only agree with that statement too. 595 now is the gain on the Dow with 25 minutes left in the day. 595. Let's see if my biggest iPad wants to give me an update. There we are. There we go. Here we be. And we're at 592 on the Dow, 95 on the S&P, 409 on NASDAQ. Seems to be where we're at right now. And boom. Oil down 224 to 116.69. This is better than 123 on Monday. There was talk on Monday of 150 to 180 oil. There's still talk about, if the California refineries shut down for maintenance all at the same time, gas could go to $9 a gallon in California. You can count on a state excise tax, profits tax, to be kicked in by the state legislature in California in a heartbeat. They will grab most of that cash as an excess profit hit. The oil companies will have no incentive to raise their prices. That money will go towards its deficit and will lower taxes for all Californians. Do not overestimate the governments out there, all governments, to move in if they feel that customers are getting gouged, especially on something that gets votes, oil and gas prices. Gas prices get votes or lose you votes. Watch for that. I'm just saying. 570 is the gain on the Dow right now. 570. Gamestop 129.82. We're back under 130. Austin, Alex, I saw her last night. She kept trying to feed me wine. I'm not falling for that. Alex, how are you doing on HPQ? Alex wants to know what Tiff. Well, at least SoFi is greenish, says Austin. SoFi, you can go home. You're safe. You're up 3 cents. You're safe. Duncan, yes, Austin, you getting a life policy soon. But I can write up the 60 covered calls once they go up. That's right. Duncan, shh, Alex, I've been picking them up. Shh, don't say anything. Alberto, Tio, Uncle, did you test for COVID? No, not here. We tested in Dortmund and twice, and we were like this. Fine, negative. So we haven't tested here. GameStop 129.96, 129.82. The Dow is now up 524. It's backed off about 100 points here. Still higher. I agree, still up, but it is running into a bit of a thing here. We've got 22 minutes to go. Okay, 22 minutes. 129.70 on GameStop. 129.70. SoFi up to 594. It's up 1 penny. That's all. Okay. It's so much fun here. 129.48. Okay. Little sell wave coming through here. 518. 501 is the gain on the Dow now. 501. All right. Tiff, Alex, I made $150 last week besides making a couple of mistakes. I wrote a $34 July 1 yesterday for $135. Let's see where it goes. Fauci has the COVID. That's right. Bama. This Omicron variant is a little tricky. I had symptoms for 3 days before I tested positive. Been 8 days and I'm still testing positive, says Bama Babe. Alex, TIF profit is profit. Well done. There you go. Winners cash checks. Simple as that. 477 on the Dow now. We're backing up a little more. Just a little more selling seems to be coming in on the Dow. S&P up 77. NASDAQ up 336. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Let's take a look over here. The VIX is positive, negative 370, so it's at 28.99. That's positive. But the markets are slowly giving up a little bit here and there. The Dow up 455 right now, as I'm watching it here go through. A ton of gyrations. Okay, kids? That's the dealio here. Here we go. 416 on the Dow. We're backing up again. We're backing up again on the Dow. Okay. GameStop 129.05. That's coming down a bit more. Still up 288. $129.05. 128.87 on GameStop. 128.87. 128.71 now. Dropping again on the GameStop. The volume now on GameStop, 2.49 million. Not great. Not great. 128.84. Up 267. The Dow positive 423. The NASDAQ was up over 3%, now 2.9. A little selling coming in there as well. That's not surprising. 18 minutes to go. I think some players are going to kind of cash out. Day traders are going to get flat here. They're not going to want to be too overexposed. We're only up 400 on the Dow now. We're about to break the 400 barrier from what I can see here. SoFi down 2 cents, 590. Yep, 389 on the Dow. 389 is the gain on the Dow now. Thanks, everybody, for being here today. It's nice to have you here. Tiff, I'm still happy I bought HBQ. I need the practice writing. I need the practice writing cover calls, and I learned a lot over the last 2 weeks. Thank you. Coyote, the epitome of a roller coaster market at the moment. Yeah, 17 minutes to go, 392 gain on the Dow. Yeah, we're very volatile. 2.5 million volume on GameStop today. Not good enough. 128.73. Up 256 right now. SoFi 592, down 1 penny. Yeah, I'm over 800 credit score, and I'm at 5% VA loan. This is crazy. There you go. That's the deal. GameStop 128.73. The Dow 379 is the gain now on the Dow. Another little level lower, just a tiny bit. 368 on the Dow. And we've got 16 minutes to go, kids. There you have it. That is the deal. Wow, we'll see what's going on. I guess the Dow was up over 600. But whatever Powell is saying about trying not to create a recession, he's powerless to stop a recession. If you're going to raise rates dramatically and mortgages are going to go to 6%, 7%, if that happens, you are crushing the housing market. I mean, people who were barely qualifying for mortgages at 3.5% and 4% will in no way qualify for a 7% mortgage. There's no way. And if inflation keeps rising the way it is, people are going to pull back on expenditures. Big ticket items are going to be pulled back. There's no way around it. The well-to-do are the well-to-do. They're fine. It's the mighty middle class that majority of hardworking Americans, Canadians, Brits, Europeans, we're the ones that power these economies forward. And if we all pull back because rates are going up, we're going into a recession. 348 for the Dow. There you go. I grew up when mortgages were 9 to 12%, says Duncan. Yeah, I remember when Jen and I first moved in together, the first few years we were living together, there was no way we could think about buying a house. They might have been 110 to 130,000, but at 18% mortgages, 16% mortgage, are you out of your mind? No, 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 no. No, thank you. Christina, sorry, Clippers, I just caught the first part of the show. Welcome. H. Gregory, the bear effect. There you go. 331 on the Dow. We're dropping again. The Dow's backing off. NASDAQ is only up 290, 2.68. It's also coming off. We got crypto in trouble, interest rates going higher, high inflation, oil that was 123, now 116. We have too many bad things going on at the same time to justify stock prices where they are. That's why they're coming off. People need liquidity and they'll find it in the stock market. But that means lower prices for stocks. 128.78 on GameStop, up 261. That's all. All right. Christina, I won't be able to buy my house now. Every time 1%, that's 450 a month more. So far, it's gone up 2%, meaning 900 a month more than planned. And that was before today. Christina is going to have to make her money writing options. That's all there is to it. They can have my $7,500 deposit. I'm not going to do it. I'm not gonna. How about that? Unbelievable. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 128.77 down, up 260 on GameStop. The Dow 367 is the gain right there. Okay. Ooh, man. Oh my gosh. It is nuts. It is crazy. Christina's saying, hey, Duncan, homes were 60 grand back when you were talking about those rates. Now they're 450. Crazy. Splair says, my favorite coin went up 10%. The last headline there was a while ago. Crazy. Tesla, TSLA, back over $700 right now. The Dow right now, 349 is the up move on the Dow. Again, selling coming in the last 13 minutes now. We're into the last 13 minutes. SoFi down a penny, 592. GameStop, 128.67, up 250, falling a little more on GameStop. That's what I figured. Well, yeah. We've got IBM, Microsoft, Apple all falling off. Goldman's falling off. Cisco. These are dropping from their highs of the day. They're all on a bit of a downtick right now. We'll see if this continues on. Walmart is red, down 5 cents. It's gone negative. Dow component, okay. 339 is the gain on the Dow. I really have no idea what to expect for Thursday and Friday this week, says Coyote. Duncan, yes, I remember when buying on the water was 2,000 that had Gulf of Mexico boat access. Jeez. Well, that was another time. 345 is the gain on the Dow Jones right now. 345. 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes. The last of it. Remember, I won't be on the air tomorrow. We'll be back on the air Friday. And we'll see you first thing in the morning Friday. Okay? Zurich. See what's going to happen here. The Dow 387 right now, just a tiny rally, trying to rally higher. And we got GameStop at 129.17, up $3 on the nose. And now 129.04 on GameStop. And we're down to 10 minutes left in the suffering. Oh my gosh, I need a nap. I need to go to sleep. Yeah, I got to rest. Jen and I have to get going tomorrow. Oh no. Oh no. Excuse me. Thank you everybody for being here today for both shows. Do appreciate it as we try to stay on live. This crazy market. 294 on the Dow now. We just dropped again on the Dow. SoFi down 4 cents. GameStop 128.99. Little selling coming in here. Just looks like it. Looks like a little selling. Okay. Monday's a federal holiday, says Sell My House. Does the market really open tomorrow if Uncle Bruce isn't live? I think I stay in the money today and look tomorrow how the market reacts to the situation. In the U.S., June 19th is a new holiday. Tiff, sorry, it's the 13 calls I'm trying to sell. Sorry, Juneteenth. I'm not sure if are the markets open on Monday. Does anyone know exactly for Monday coming up? Federal holiday. Are the stock markets open or closed? Can anyone tell me about that in the U.S.? Please let me know if you know. Okay. Tomorrow's a holiday in Germany, at least. There you go. Here we are now. Where are we at now? We're only up 266 on the Dow. We're coming into some selling here. The Dow is running into some selling right now. Okay. We're down to 8 minutes. Okay. I have not received anything from my brokerages about Monday being closed. So if we're open, I'm on the air. If the markets are closed, I'm off the air. So let's see what that's all about. Okay. I didn't know. Canadian media, Bank of Canada likely to mirror the 75 basis point move by the Fed. Markets closed Monday, says Michael. Or in my part of Germany, Splayer, Nick, it is closed on Juneteenth. Jim Stevens, they will be closed. The markets will be closed. I might welcome that as an extra day of rest. That would be fine. We'll keep an eye on this. We're up 280 on the Dow. Markets closed Monday, says the bell ringer. That means I got Monday off. I'll be on Friday for sure, but if Monday is closed, I'll be off on Monday. Excuse me. 274 is the Dow right now. GameStop 129.25 at the moment. And we're now down to 7 minutes. Alexander, markets are closed on Monday. Christina, Uncle Bruce, you need to be gone, but open the channel for all of us to chat. Bama Babe, U.S. stock and bond markets will be closed Monday, June 20th. There you go. Thank you. Bama Babe, thank you very much. You guys know, and I appreciate it. It's another advantage of being self-employed. If you're a full-time asset manager, you get these federal holidays automatically. And you can take your account with you wherever you go and, trade wherever you want. Interesting. Very interesting. Nick, what the hell? I still have to go to work. What will I do if I can't watch the markets? I might have to actually work? What? Gone fishing in Joe Pesci, says Duncan. 256 is the uptick in the Dow. We've given up a lot of points here in the last hour. We're still up 50 on the S&P, and we're up 255 on NASDAQ, but these markets have come off quite a bit. Oil down 285 to 116.08 in Texas. Okay. Interesting. 280 on the Dow right now. GameStop 129, 128.93 again. Under 129 again. Okay. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes. That's it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We are coming in to the last of it. Let's see what happens. 128.87 on the GameStop. 129.10. The Dow 311. Little pop here. Might be a little computer buying. 5 minutes to go. All right. I agree with Christina. Make the Snoop Dogg Twitch move and leave us in a show without you. There you go. Just put some kind of image up and then just let us talk amongst ourselves. You get all kinds of ratings. I mean, what the hey? I don't think YouTube would be too pleased with me if I tried to do that. They wouldn't be too happy about it. Yeah. The Dow 325 is the gain, apparently. GameStop 128.87, 129.15, 129.10. We could all chat and produce some views. We can make your channel rock, Bruce. It would be awesome. There you go. The Dow up 331 right now. What? Wait, what? Log on and let us chat? What? What? I can't even say it anymore. 331, 311 now for the Dow. 311. Little wave has come and gone. We're down to 4 minutes, guys. Okay. Thank you. Okay, back to work, says Christina. 311 on the Dow. SoFi up a penny. 594. 129.22 on GameStop. 4 minutes to go. This is it. This is it. Larry, get ready, man. I need to ring those bells real soon. Okay. Never thought about it, but if this could have an effect from YouTube side, I never thought about if this could have an effect from YouTube side. Cam would love to know what everyone is doing to create a recession portfolio. Obama babe, catch y'all later. Gotta rest my fingers. Right on, Obama babe. You take it easy. 325 now is the move on the Dow. GameStop 129.20 is where we're trading at right now. We're down to 3 minutes, and I'm ready, Blair said. I'm ready, Bruce. I'm going to ring those bells the second I have to. Richard Carlin, thumbs up 144. Thank you guys for these thumbs ups on this clearly show where I'm struggling to get through. Thank you, everybody. 146 thumbs. If you're able to hit that thumbs up button, do us a favor. Nail that sucker and give us a little bit of a movement on those thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. You guys are great. 129.23, and we're up 309 on the Dow with 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. The 2-minute warning, kids. Here it is. The Dow up 309, giving up a little bit of ground, 307 now. What will GameStop do here? Looks like 129 or so, going to be the number. 129.24, kind of, sort of. Then, just in case, already have a good night to you all. Thank you, Spur. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. We've got a 311 market for the Dow Jones at the moment. 129.23 on GameStop. We have 2 minutes to go on the session, everybody. A 310 gain on the Dow now. There it is. SoFi up to 595. Yes. Yes. Go SoFi. 129.19 on GameStop. Can we hang on to 129? What will it be? We've got a minute left now. 1 minute to go, and we're done for the day. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 304-point gain on the Dow now. Little weaker. 129.19 on GameStop. We're up 2 on SoFi, and we're coming into the last minute. Larry is just about to hit that bell and stop it in its tracks. Thanks, Larry. Appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Uncle Bruce, make sure you look outside the window when your trains drive past the Zurich Lake. Alberto Luna Rosa, I don't know what that means. Cindy, Uncle Bruce, I have sold $6 covered calls on SoFi, I guess. Have a safe trip and hope you both feel better real soon. Cindy on SoFi. I know, I've heard. I think you mentioned this morning. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing okay. 594 on SoFi. A GameStop 129.04 right on the line. The Dow up 293, under 300 as we come into the close right now. And here's Larry saving us yet again with the bells. Thanks, Larry, so much. It's time for much needed R&R. Larry, you got that right. Duncan, Diamond, and Shades. What a weird day, says Coyote. Indeed, it has been. We will get some rest now. Jen and I are on a train tomorrow. I'll be on the air Friday. I'll be off Saturday. I'll be off Sunday. I'll be off Monday. I'll be back on the air on Tuesday. So I will get some rest. I will take it easy. So will Jen. And we thank you, all of you, who've been able to keep us on the road as two homeless, wayward Canadians with nowhere to stay as we now chug on a train to Switzerland and hope to find a little alpine village that will take us in. We'll see how that goes. Munamo, my new average on SoFi 1071. Coyote. Coyote 2.6 million volume on GameStop for the day. Thank you all for all of your support. Have a great night. Hang in there tomorrow, everybody. Hang in there, and I'll keep an eye on the markets as best I can from the trade. And we'll see you Friday morning, okay? All the best to all of you. This is Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen saying goodbye from Vienna for now. I'd love to come back here someday. Did you like Vienna?
It is very nice.
We need to see more of it. Yeah, we got to come back here and not be on the air. Sorry, I'm just saying, and not be sick, not have a cold. Okay, guys, take care, and we will see you Friday from Zurich. All right, all the best. We'll see you later. Bye for now.